There's like an emptiness in the pit of my heart. You like long for what I long for. She looks down at her crowbar, then up at the party. Satisfy me.
Now, before you guys have a chance to talk to her even in a little bit, I'm going to make you roll initiative.
I can't throw a witty rejoinder out there?
Yeah, you can rejoin.
Okay, yeah, no, Robin runs a hand through her hair and says, I mean, hey, buy me a drink first, but okay.
I'm burning this one.
That is a nat 20.
Okay.
Ooh.
Jesus Christ. Robin's witty rejoinder was so powerful, she feels the sheer quality of her quip running through her veins, causing her to surge towards action.
I have a 17. My initiative is +7, so 24.
Okay.
Yes, my special
Fantastic.
quirk. My special quirk. Fucking quip step. There it is.
There you go. There it is.
Got it.
Okay, let me grab an initiative order really fast, because I need that.
Kay got 12, Vanellope got nat 20.
Jesus Christ, okay.
Wow.
She wants to be satisfied.
Okay. What did Xantha get?
18 plus who knows.
Okay. And what did Kay get again? Yo, Brennan, what did Kay get again?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we win.
Uh-oh.
Brennan?
Brennan?
Brent.
Oh.
Maybe he's super in character. Vanillipede? No. Didn't.
Uh-oh.
My God.
Uh-oh.
What?
Oh, there he is.
Oh.
Hi.
Are you back?
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
sorry.
Sorry, I was
yeah,
shutting
what-
off my air
what-
conditioning.
Oh, no, completely cool. What was Kay's initiative?
12.
12, okay. Behind, because I'm the hungry
I
fucking dead
hope you're
last.
excited to have a good 30 seconds and we're going, uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that editing. Yeah, this is the raw, uncut TI experience that everyone gets. 30 to 45 seconds of us going, uh-oh.
Put that over the credits.
Yeah, uh-oh. Okay, cool. So, start of the turn order is actually Robin.
Cool.
Robin, you feel pretty good. Like you were ready to face some dungeon, face some terrors. You've got all your derringers ready. They're polished. They're gleaming. That guy back at Steel Point did a really good job of maintenance, actually. And you've been looking for a chance to prove yourself to your new group of comrades. You stride into the room and you're fucking ready.
Yeah, no, I'm amazed at the maintenance that got done on these derringers. They shoot practically as well as real ass guns now.
Wait, if they're not real ass guns, what are they?
You know what I mean? Like a normal sized gun.
What size is normal size?
Any gun that
I've
you
only
can't
seen-
fit like 16 of in your pocket.
Question, how do you know that number?
I mean, trial and error. Anyway, that crowbar's creeping me the fuck out. I think that Robin is gonna set her sights on the candles, actually. Because
Interesting.
that's no good. That's way too many fucking candle mimics. So let's do a cool combat roll dive over
I
here.
forgot about the mimics.
And
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly how we ended up deciding my combat mechanics worked, but do I get 2 shots? Is that right?
You do get 2 shots. You're a
Ooh.
halfling,
Hell yeah,
technically. According to your character sheet, you're a halfling. So you do get to do the whole attack twice thing. So basically, I roll twice for you, and these are technical D16s, not D20.
Beautiful.
Not
Well,
D20s.
and what I'm going for here is I'm trying to sight down the candles and fire, like, extinguishing the flame from their wicks, hopefully in a line, getting many at once.
Oh, dope. Okay.
I just want to let everybody know that in the little GIF, the candles did go out, but they're also not out in this thing, so let's
That's
just call it like a
They're the
stylistic.
They're the trick candles that you trick people.
Yeah,
yeah.
they come back.
They come back on.
Yeah, no, I like the idea that they fucking gut her back to life instantly, anticlimactically.
I mean, they're
after
mimics.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Robin, as you combat roll into the room, you get ready to aim your shots. The candle mimics sputtering on either side. You know their weak point, their life source, the wick on their backs. And you fire a shot that screeches a burning hole down this line from you, burying itself in the wall and annihilating a line of mimics. The other one, you fire towards your friends and are very happy that the bullet is incredibly small as it flies between each of them. I'm all like hot stepping, like, yeah.
Perfect shot.
Your first shot was a critical 20 and annihilated, let's just say, this half of the room.
Shit, awesome.
I'm just gonna wipe those out. The other half, you got all the ones around your group, let's say.
Excellent. I'm
Okay.
very happy with that.
Next up, the person on the far side of the room has been clearly, you can sense the castle's corruption in them, and, as you wandered into this room, it began to dig into you as well. You don't know who this person is, but you can tell that they mean to take your life. Vanillipede, go.
I had a cat once at the Wharton Fluffatorium. She couldn't satisfy me. She's going to attack Xanthi.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
I'm concerned.
Okay, so you're rolling in with your crowbar?
Yep.
Okay, so give me that good D20 roll.
16.
Yeah. Now give me a D4 for damage.
Ooh, a D4.
Yep.
Hold on, let me crack open the box.
The box.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, you rolled a 0.
How could this be?
No, you fumbled the crowbar into somebody else's hands.
Here it is. Okay. 3.
Okay. Xanthi, you were just cracked over the head with a crowbar. You already weren't doing too hot after the last room. Your wounds are really starting to get to you.
What
And?
did that have to do with anything?
Vanillipede, it's your go again.
You look like a cat. You know who else looks like a cat?
Wait, what?
The cat.
Anyone else?
Most cats?
Oh, 16 again.
Oh, you're walking over and smacking the hull with a crowbar?
Yep.
Okay, 16, yeah, that hits. And that will be a D6 now.
Okay. The box.
Hello?
5.
A 5. Okay. Yeah. You hit Xanthi over the head, send her sprawling to the floor. Whirl around to Nahal and just catch her in the chest and thump, bump. She rolls across the ground and lands in a pile of candle mimics. And Vanillipede, go again.
Any of you other guys cats?
Wouldn't say I consider myself a cat person.
Hilda just points. I'm the one you want. You
Will you
leave my cats alone.
Will you satisfy me or something? She's gonna hit her.
I doubt you'll satisfy me.
I think you're wrong. Nat 20.
Oh boy! Give me a D10.
Oh boy.
Oh, this is gonna chunk.
7.
7. Okay, so, yeah, you crack into Hilda for, I don't think Hilda's taken any damage up to
Nope.
this point. You crack into Hilda for 14 damage. She, catches the crowbar on her arm, and a crack runs down her armor. you can see that your wound, like, your attack caused a wound, but it actually doesn't appear to be too bad. Vanillipede, you knew that this strike carried your full power. You knew the potency of it. You saw how far you sent that cat flying across the room. But for some reason, she's still standing.
Vanillipede smiles.
Yeah.
Okay, Hilda.
Satisfy her, Hilla.
My ribs.
Hilda just puts her hand on her face where all the blood is coming from, wipes it so she's got some like war paint action, and then drags that blood on the blade to make it glow the same red lightning as earlier. And she is going to actually go for a cold cock across the face to launch her across the room, and then mid-flight throw her sword to pin her to the other wall to get her away from everyone.
Wow, that's
Okay, dope. Yeah, give me a d20 plus a d6 for your mighty deeds of arms.
Okie dokie. 18,
Jesus Christ.
and then that's a 5.
A 5. Okay, cool. Yeah, you'll do exactly that. So the way mighty
And
deeds of
my
arms
critical
work-
threat range is 18 through 20.
Jesus fuck Christ. Okay, yeah, give me one more roll to confirm.
D20, I assume, yeah.
Yep. Just gotta beat the AC.
19.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so Hilda, what you do, you do exactly as you described. So you reach down, you need to get, like, on her level in order to not swing over her face. So you hunker down, the great suit of armor clanking and creaking around you as you reel back, and it sounds like a fucking train on the rails. As you reel forwards, deck her, send her sprawling, ass over end through the air. You whirl around, carrying the momentum, pick your sword up off the ground, and boom, throw it through the air. It slams into the wall, sending a positive avalanche of stone down around her, sticking her to the wall and battering her in the debris. A pulse of electricity ripples through the room, and the remaining candles on this side all gutter out dead.
Am I able to move as well?
Yes.
Hilda's gonna start stepping forward, and as she does, with obviously not another action, but she's beginning to write with whatever blood is left into her grimoire to prepare for the next attack.
Okay. Xanthi.
That was really cool, Hilda.
Yeah, wow.
Xanthi struggles to her feet and begins rooting around in her ass sack.
I have one of those.
Yeah, they're all the rage these days.
All right. You see what it's like to mess with our group now, huh? Well, how about a little combo attack? Nahal, you ready for some fire? Xanthi
Yeah, I am.
Xanthi begins hucking the remaining questionable coal that she got from Kier at
Ooh.
the pile of debris and fabulous sadness that is Vanillipede. There's also a flute in there by accident.
Okay, give me a roll.
Ooh, a 2.
Okay. That's not horrible. Like, ultimately, this was just, you're setting something else up. I'm not really gonna penalize you that bad for it. Okay, so, you, Xanthi, you arm over arm start to throw coal across the room, and, yeah, no, there goes that flute. You wonder if there might be some other stuff mixed in, but you're in the zone. You gotta get everything out of this ass sack. It's like that guy back in Steel Point said when he handed you and the rest of your group your own individual ass sacks. You have to implicitly trust in the contents of your ass sack. And you do. You manage to sprinkle coal across the entire room, forming a path for your ally to take. Okay, it's your go.
Okay, Kay, she's really far across the room, so she's going to look at Hilda, and she's just going to give her a nod of understanding, and then she's going to do an acrobatic flip onto... Wait, did Hilda throw her sword?
Yeah, swords. Yeah, it's impaling her into the wall.
Okay, then give me your forearm.
Oh yeah, no.
And then we're going to fastball special.
Fabulous. Yeah, no. So what do I need to do or anything?
Just give me a boosty.
I meant for Jay. Like, do I roll anything for this?
Roll your boost.
I have +2 on missile attacks.
I'm a missile.
Yeah,
Let me be the missile.
Yeah, both of you give. No, Will, give me a roll. Right now.
That's a 12.
12 plus 2 plus your... Yeah, no, that'll do. So, yeah, Kay, you do a glorious somersault through the air, land on Hilda's arm, and then she swings again, sending you careening through the sky directly at Vanillipede.
And then I'm gonna
Now
do.
it's your roll, Kay.
Then I'm gonna do quarter circle forward and do that sweet eagle uppercut.
Okay, give me your magic roll. This'll be a little trickier.
14.
14. Okay. Let me double check. Yeah. No, you're good. Spell manifests. Okay. So, Kay, as you fly through the air, you feel the bones almost separating from your arm and reconnecting in the air in a spectral form. You manage to... See, normally with an animal summoning like this, the animal would snap into existence, aid you with your attacks. But Kay, your summonings and dismissals are so absolutely fast, all that could ever be formed is a skeleton and the sonic boom of creation that follows behind it. You use that power to duck down in midair, contort your body like an acrobat, touch the ground on one leg, swing down, force all of your momentum downwards like a corkscrew, coil up like a spring, and rocket punch upwards. Meanwhile, Vanillipede, currently bound to the wall comically by the back of her cloak, stuck there, she's got like a capey thing, right?
Yeah.
It's not really a cloak. Yeah. Meanwhile, Vanillipede, bound there by her comical Varranovan cape, stuck to the wall by the sword, is impacted squarely in the jaw and flies up, slamming the top of her head into the sword and rebounding back down in an instant.
Kiryuken!
The entire room is filled with a satisfying gong noise. Meanwhile, on the far side of the room, Nahal starts to channel a spell. The remaining fire all convalescing and... that's not the word that I need. Meanwhile, on the far side of the room, the remaining fire travels towards Nahal, combining and contorting, its form binding itself to her palm as she extends her hand for a fireball. Why can't you roll good?
Oh, no!
She reaches out her hand, and the fireball begins to pool and split, one forming at the end of her pointer finger, the other at her pinky. She points them downwards, trying to fire around her ally, and immediately sets the coal on fire, creating a burning arena around the two of you. I wasn't supposed to do that, but that looks cool, so you know what? Fuck it, my everything hurts. Noel walks over and just sits in the corner.
Hilda just looks back. Are you two okay? I'm really sorry. She was much faster than I expected.
She's got a crowbar. Who just hit someone with that?
Who thinks I'm a cat?
Hey, Xanthe, you want to come sit in the corner?
Yeah. I am seeing red. Get it? Because
see
the blood
red.
in my eyes.
Yeah, I see red all the time. It's fine.
It's not
You
normal.
get used to...
Not good.
Robin, it's your go.
Oh, great, cool. This is I don't have anything against getting hit on, but can we maybe leave the crowbar out of it? Using the lightning speed of her quip step, Robin blitzes along the left side of the room,
I like her.
pressing up against the wall and attempting to sink into the shadows left by the recently extinguished candles.
Yeah, no, like, she's cool and everything, but she's using our misfortune to fuel her quips, so, like, 50-50.
It feels like I'm helping a little bit with that,
Like,
you know?
yeah, like a little bit, like I'm a little valid in this fight. Okay, give me, do you want me to roll for you, or do you wanna...
I'm happy to roll. Is it just like a
Yeah,
d20 for stealth? Or
throw the rock. Give me 2 d20s.
a 17 and a 13, and I think I get a +9 to stealth-related shit.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. Okay. So, in this case, you probably wouldn't be able to stealth successfully because, you know, you're right there. But, both of those will actually hit. Now, give me your big d6 gun damage.
Can do, but actually, I was wondering if I could use this, the combination. So, okay. I know that I can't stealth completely, but I'm hoping to throw off her sense of where my location is.
Oh, okay.
Combined with the shadows and the ring of fire that is roaring around them currently.
Oh, okay.
And I want Robin to actually blitz into close range and try and steal that fucking crowbar.
Oh, shit! Okay, that's interesting.
I don't know if it's gonna fucking work, but I figured I could use this casual thievery trait that the character probably has.
So, what we'll do for that is, what were your two results again?
They were, let me double check, 17 and 13.
17 and 13, okay. So, here's what you're gonna do. Your first shot, Vanillipede, you hear the crack of the first shot that travels well over your head. You're distracted for a moment, and then Kate comes in for another punch, and you're focused primarily on that. Robin, you duck down, almost tracing the path of your bullet, and you sprint forwards, and you dive for the crowbar, trying to take this opportunity, this moment of distraction, to snatch it away. Now, Vanillipede, I'm going to need you to roll opposed to this, and we'll use that 13. Plus your casual thievery, so you're actually at 17.
Oh, God.
15, so you got it.
Yeah, and with a blink, almost as the winds turn and shift the candles for a moment, Robin vanishes seemingly, disappearing from one side of the ring and appearing on the other, crowbar held in hand. She rolls across the ground, touches down on the far side, only slightly on fire. The two in the corner clap for you.
Yeah, she stands up, pats the fire out, slings the crowbar over one shoulder, and strikes a cool fucking pose.
Okay, that was pretty good.
Thank you.
That was good. That was worth me getting hit for.
You can capitalize on my misfortune anytime, turns out.
You guys just taking a breather, or what?
All of, like, 3 of my ribs are broken.
Only
Fuck
3?
off.
She's been through a lot, okay?
Let my girls rest.
And now it's Vanillapede's turn.
Okay, Vanillipede, now without a crowbar, well, first she has to get herself unhooked from the wall, right? So she's
Yeah, your first action's gonna be that, probably.
she's just gonna kind of crack her neck so that the cape rips off.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just say you blow your first attack doing that, and then you can just do it fine.
Okay. And then after that, her first order of business is going to be Kay, that's right in front of her, and just cracked her in the jaw. So
makes sense.
she is just going to do a jumping big boot, and she's looking to knock Kay over the fire so that she can use her as a bridge to walk out on the other side.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, give me a roll.
In one fluid motion. That is 14.
14. That will do. Yeah. Vanillipede, you, like, all this effort over the last, like, I don't know, 10 or 12 seconds, all these attacks that have rained down on you, this is a pretty satisfying battle. This is what you'd come to expect from someone who wasn't born to the overly gaudy lifestyle of a Varranovan. This is genuine blood sport. This is combat. You can feel your heart, which is crawled to a stop, begin to beat again. And rather than liberating you from the madness of this place, it just further satiates it. It pushes that madness that's built up in your veins and your head faster around your body, faster and faster. And the next thing you know, you've you managed to detach your cape, descend from the wall. You've touched down, and your legs crack in a way that you never thought possible for a human, because likely at this point you no longer are. And flying through the air, you impact Kay with boot after boot. You send her sprawling across the fire that burns away at her. You hear the two in the corner cursing, and you stride forward, backlit by the flames.
That's like neat or something.
Robin winces,
Wow.
but her cool pose.
Okay.
Shit,
give
we're gonna
me
need to
give me a
stand up.
D6.
That was so cool.
6.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. K, take 6. I got
You-
numbers. Yeah, no, it's
Jay,
cool.
take 6.
I realized, yeah. Okay. And, you got one more.
Vanillipede is going to look at Hilda, and then she's going to look at the cats in the corner.
Bastard.
You, don't like it when I hurt your cats, do you? It'll make you stronger if they're dead. And then she pulls out the spear that you guys will remember from episode whatever.
Shit, okay.
And she's going to wind it up, but instead of Night Kinging it over at Nahal, she's actually going to do a Pele kick at the bottom point of the spear and drive it forward like a rocket.
Holy
my
shit,
God.
okay, yeah, give me a roll.
Am I able to dive in front?
You got a crit earlier, and I didn't let you roll on the crit table because you were already, fucking sending her sprawling into a wall. Yeah, fucking go for it.
Yeah, is that like a reflex to...
Yeah, just give me a d20 and we'll figure it out from there.
13.
Okay. What'd you get, Vanillipede?
I got 14 again.
Okay, so what's gonna happen here is, yeah, you kick up the spear and you send it whistling through the air. You know there's a lot of power behind it because you just dropped the woman behind you with that much power. And yeah, you send it at the cats in the corner, but faster than you thought possible, there's a hulking form in the way, and the spear sticks straight out of her back instead. Now
Interesting.
Give me a d10 roll.
Oh boy. That is only 6.
Okay.
Wait, nope, I
yeah,
was
so
wrong.
take-
It's 9.
Okay, take 9. Yeah, so Hilda, blood begins to pool and just run down the backside of your armor. You slowly turn around to face your foe, and the two in the corner actually just see the spear sticking out, and they both wince.
Hilda?
Yeah, I'm gonna tear you apart.
It's your go, Hilda.
As Hilda walks forward, because she can't reach behind her, she grabs the head of the spear and pulls it through her as she walks forward. And then
That's
once
my
she
favorite move.
once she gets up here, she pulls the spear out entirely, snaps it in half, and with both broken pieces, goes to stab her in both shoulders and try to impale her into the ceiling.
Whoa!
Holy shit.
She's
Okay.
tall.
Give me that d20 and Mighty Deeds of Arms.
Natural 20
Oh boy.
Oh, God.
and a 4.
This time, I will let you roll on the crit table. Roll a d20.
Don't
And
fuck
let
with the
me,
cats.
let me find the crit table really quick. This is important.
An 11. You don't hurt the cats.
Hilda.
Everyone watches in stunned silence. Oh.
Fuck.
I'm back.
Nobody puts Kitty in the
So
corner.
what'd you get?
11.
11, okay. Let me just Google this really quick because I can't find my fucking thing.
Fair. I mean, it's like hiding somewhere in that massive bin of books.
Yeah, it is, and I'm not digging.
No,
I'm not digging.
no. If you can just
So-
Google it, it just makes more sense to do
Oh
so.
yeah, here we go. Okay. So you're forcing her up towards the ceiling, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, Hilda, your original intent was to carry Vanillipede upwards through the shoulder and pinning her to the ceiling. However, Vanillipede contorts in an unexpected way. It's as you managed to strike the blow perfectly fine. The attack travels to her shoulder, but the shoulder pops and almost redirects it. Instead, it sort of slides more towards her chest, her neck, like the clavicle area. And instead of catching her by the shoulder and dragging her upwards, a point that would pin her arms or her entire body to the ceiling, instead you slam her into the ceiling head first, that being the optimal point of impact, and then pin her there through without getting too visceral about this, a meatier part of her body. Instead of dealing, okay, in addition to dealing normal damage, give me an additional D4, Will.
Sure. There it is. 1.
1, okay. Vanillipede loses 1 point of intelligence as you scramble her brain.
No, now I'm at 0.
Oh. Oh.
You thoroughly, you bounce Vanillipede off the fucking ceiling, and, you stick her there. She's stuck.
No, legitimately, what is my intelligence at?
I think you're at, 2. Vanillipede's stupid.
Robin mentally puts Hilda on her list of people not to fuck with ever.
Yeah. I mean, if Hilda had rolled a 4, that would have been fight over. Vanillipede lost. Well, not fight over. Vanillipede would have just become mindless. She would have turned into a rampaging beast. Which she's close to already, but, yeah, that might have made your job a little bit easier. Okay, let's see. Yeah, good fucking work on that. Xanthi.
Alright. Xanthi... Oh my god. Xanthi is actually seeing red at this point. She runs up as fast as she can. Hang in there, Hilda! And she clambers up Hilda swiftly, like a goat on a beautiful mountain, and leaps off, knives in hand, and begins rapidly stabbing at the pinata-like contraption.
Punching back.
Okay, so give me a d20, Xanthi.
Don't stab my mountain! 14.
14. Yeah, that'll do. So, give me your, I believe for you it's a d6. Yeah, d6.
6.
6. Okay. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, you begin to comically stab the body that is now just thrust into the fucking ceiling. She doesn't offer much resistance. You get the feeling she's got other problems right now. Kate,
Die, you fucko!
Get him, Kay.
Brandon, it's your go.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you. Yeah, I'm going to continue with beating the punching bag.
So Kay hops back up, now thoroughly singed.
She's just gonna hop up all singed, and she's gonna take a boxing stance and just kind of beat the speed bag.
Okay, fantastic.
12.
12. Okay.
I'm getting the average today.
Yeah, you are. So, yeah, you begin to just mostly sock her in, the belly, the legs. It requires some jumping because she's up on the ceiling. You do so. You manage to do that thing where, opponents near the top of the screen, so you gotta hop up and, land 1 or 2 hits. Land, jump, punch again, land, jump, etc. Give me a d6.
Okay. 6.
Yay!
6. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you managed to land a few really good body blows, and then
Body.
Super. And then yeah. Okay. Then it would be Nahal's go. Hilda, you feel something behind you, like, impact you. Something soft and, like, I don't know, fucking football-sized. And you hear a whisper, okay, I'm sorry about this, this is gonna hurt. And, you feel her brace the wound on your back, and it doesn't feel good, but, you feel almost an immense heat on your lower back suddenly pressing through. And then, from the other side of the wound, actually, almost spectral energy begins to just emit, almost like a Forcer shotgun blast, and boom! All at once, you can feel a lot of what you formerly had in your lower back reconstitute itself. And a lot of the wounded shrapnel gross bits that's a result of armor being pressed into your body is fired outwards and clear from your torso. You get to heal 6.
Ooh, excellent.
It's like decent.
Yeah. Pretty good cat healer.
And then, and then, at the start of, so normally Robin would go, but you guys have dealt enough damage, I think, at this point for us to get a little more gimmicky here.
The health bar shatters.
Yeah, so, from the ceiling, you see almost that same, like, inky blackness that seemed to leak from her eyes, stretch and, like, start to cover every individual ceiling tile. You all take a step back as you notice it crawling outwards, and then all at once you feel that same hunger, that inability to be satiated, but it's starting to get filled up. In a second, the entire room is covered by the abyss, the full power of a steward in Castle Crowhenge, and you can feel space itself begin to contort around you. You can tell you're no longer in the same castle that you were before. But, in that moment, you feel the weight of every single blow that was driven home over the last few minutes. You feel the power that you actually were able to impart to this creature that knew no satisfaction, and you know that something that you were doing was reaching her, because within that abyss there's a single pulse of red. Bloodlust, excitement, and with a roar, a great primal cry, you all slam into the walls. Actually, wait, is the fucking door open?
Probably not. I'm pretty...
Did you close the door behind you, is the question.
There's a fog door.
Yeah, no. So you guys walked in, she turned around, and then she started fighting. You know what? Changing venue actually sounds exciting, and we'll give you more props to work with. I'm gonna say the door's open.
Dude, cool. Yeah, I like that.
You feel this great primal roar as you're driven backwards, actually thrown off your feet. Hilda behind you, you just hear, hey! Away. You manage to grab Xanthi in time as you're forced backwards out of this room. The sheer overwhelming presence of this creature driving you back. And you can tell the steward of Castle Crowhenge is now fully awake, but something else is as well. Vanillipede, you're starting to actually regain yourself a bit. That's the problem. You want to fight harder now.
I am like Vanillipede von Wertenfluff, steward of this castle. I will consume until there was, like, nothing more to consume or something. I don't know. You were like this. Thump, thump, thump.